I'm going to read you, if I can find it properly, yes, sentences in the Gospel. He's talking about heaven. He says, there we shall rest and see. We shall see and love. We shall love and praise. Behold, what will be at the end without end. For what other end do we have, if not to reach the kingdom which has no end? This has to be the meaning of your life. And you need to take that strong decision to live with Him. The Lord has placed in you the desire for happiness, for love. And many of you can experience very often in your heart the longing for God, the desire for God. And very often too you experience that this world is tasteless, is vain, is nothing. It promises and promises and promises, but finally it's giving you nothing. Emptiness, bitterness, anguish, lack of peace. And you know that God is truthful. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And the Lord has given to you this desire. You have created us for you, Lord, and our hearts are restless, and they will rest in you. This was the experience of St. Augustine. When you feel that, when you feel the desire to be holy, don't stop that desire. Don't allow anybody, and don't allow yourself telling you you are just a chicken. You cannot fly. It's a lie. You are called to fly. You are called to holiness. You are called to be a great saint. Because God wants you to be a great saint. And you need to be generous to accept that calling, that vocation. And not to be afraid of Sunday. John Paul II was telling us that sentence when he was in Spain in 1989. Do not be afraid of being holy. Do not be afraid. Recently I was reading, listening to some talks of a Spanish priest. And when he was talking about this, he said how often there is a false image of sanctity. Like sanctity is very sad and painful. And then for us, sanctity is suffering. That's it. And he said, they must have, these people, they must have a different gospel than the one I have. Maybe in their gospel, it is written, come to me, you that are tired and overburdened, and I will crush you. Take my yoke. That is really heavy. This is stupid. God, with His grace, will help you to fly, to love, to reach plenitude. And listen, when a soul has tasted the love of God, you are thirsty. The love of God is in such a way that when you drink a little bit, a few drops, you are thirsty. And much more you drink, much thirsty you are. And then you drink and you drink, and you drink, and you grow, and you grow, and you grow. And then in heaven we continue growing and drinking and growing, and we would explode. Boom! Unless we receive a special grace. This is when St. Thomas Aquinas is talking about a special grace that is called Lumen Gloria. And it's the grace that God is making us capable to see Him, so that we don't die, that we don't explode in His presence when we share His love.